everybody, and welcome. Oh God, I started talking without unmuting my mic. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Fan Art Wednesdays. We have fan art to make and stuff today. How is everybody doing? Hope everyone's having themselves a good day. Hello, Miko. Hello, Team Skeptic. Hello, Jared. Hello, Fino and Bob and Heat Shield. How, in fact, how is everyone doing? I hope everyone's having themselves a wonderful third Wednesday. A wonderful Wednesday afternoon. I gotta make sure I put my mic in the right spot so that I don't get all quiet and loud all of a sudden. So yeah, we got, today we have ourselves, Godless Cranium, and if you don't know who he is, I don't know why you don't. You should go, check it out, buddy. No, I know, you gotta go sit in your nest today, buddy. You've already been a bad kitty, and you ripped up my headphones, and I am not happy with you. So today I figured we'd try something a little different, which is a little different with the pose. I do have a picture of Godless Cranium that he so very graciously let me use for this project of ours. So I'm very happy about that. Where's my eraser? There it is. For once, my Google notifications actually worked. Well, I'm glad they did for you. I did see Team Skeptic has quit YouTube because of me. I mean, I'm not surprised at all. I do tend to elicit such emotions in people, but you know, what can I do about it? I hope you're, and I truly hope you're joking and you haven't actually quit YouTube, because that would make me sad. Don't quit YouTube, or do, I don't know. You know, I understand YouTube's a bit of a bitch sometimes, so if you need to quit, you need to quit. Okay, so I have a different pose that I want to try today. We're gonna see how I'm really not very good at, like, I'm trying to try to get some more dynamic poses going with people here. We're not gonna measure things. We're gonna just try our best without. So I'm trying to get like a leaning in kind of thing going here. So we got arms, we got waist. Waist I think needs to get a little bit smaller there, like that. Just want more of that. What are you talking about, Rhetoric&Discourse? He was in the chat not 5 minutes ago. That's what he said, though, in the chat. In the chat, like 5 minutes ago. That's what he said. Yeah, I quit YouTube because of Rhetoric&Discourse. That is actually what he said. That's why I know. I can never stop watching YouTube. Don't quit YouTube. You should draw her topless with small papies in the shape of his mask. Oh goodness, we gotta be careful how I do things here. Michael, oh god. So Hobbs ate my headphones, and I'm really angry at him for that. He's being a bad cat. So Miko says, Mike, mine started to do that when I subscribed to about 20 channels. Oh, you actually got notifications? Notifications seem sporadic at best, honestly. So I don't know. I don't know what to tell you about notifications. I sometimes get notifications. Like, I think maybe YouTube's a little too good at this, where they realize that, like, I'm part squirrel. And then I start watching new channels all of a sudden. So if I start watching, like, a new channel and I binge watch a few of their videos, I start just getting notifications about that one video. Sorry, not that one video, that one channel, right? To the detriment of like anything else. I will just get that one channel and like nothing else, and I'll be like, oh, this one channel that you just started watching yesterday, but you watched like 3 of their videos, they're live now, in case you wanted to know. So I do get a lot of that happening, which I'm not sure if that's what you're talking about. What was it? You said it right, Miko. I'm not sure if maybe that's what's happening to you, because that happens to me all the goddamn time. Let's fix this one. Yeah, we're gonna have to fix that one arm, otherwise it's gonna look all funky. There we go. Oh, eraser. So picture kind of looks like Sir Sick. Ah, it does right now. Well, I mean, I guess they kind of do have very similarly shaped. I mean, so like the rhetoric, not the rhetoric, the Red's rhetoric. Oh, fuck, I almost called him Rhetoric and Discourse. Now I understand why you all confuse us. Like the Red's rhetoric one, where I have no idea what Red looks like under the mat or behind the mask, behind the face. I also have no idea what Godless Cranium looks like. So this is just gonna be based on his avatar, and we're gonna just hope for the best. All right, so we're gonna have. So this is where the fun parts start. Because I do want it to be, like I said, I don't know how well this is gonna work, guys, because I'm not like I have my thing, my style, and getting out of it is difficult sometimes, right? Like once you start drawing a certain way or a certain like getting out of your comfort zone is pretty difficult. So we're gonna see how well this works. If it doesn't work and if it looks awful, well, I'm sorry, Godless Cranium. It just, you know what? Sometimes it just happens. It just happens. Oh, we'll see. So yeah. Let's see. Any news from me that I could say? I got bit earlier this week. You actually can't see it. I don't bruise very easily, but I have a nice little bite mark like right there. I don't know. You can probably see that's a little darker. Like right there, you can see that's a little darker than everywhere else. That's teeth. So that was teeth. It does have boobs now. Boobs are like the important part, right? Like I could just like be like Godless Cranium, right? Is that his thing? Like there, done. Fucking fan art done. We quit. We're done. I did check your Discord, or I did see that you messaged me. We will talk about it. We will talk about it. We will. So yeah. So that might actually be Brad Pitt just calling himself ugly for the most of us don't know. I think Micro is one of the few who's actually seen him, and Micro has actually said that. Sorry, I have to actually open up the picture of him. Micro has actually said that he doesn't actually look all that. He actually isn't that bad looking. It's just a thing that he says. So you know, trust Micro, don't trust Micro. I don't know. For all I know, he could be serious about his ugliness, but Micro says it's not actually that bad. So we'll get the eyes going. This is the one thing that I am really happy about this, is that I don't really have to work on the face. The face is that. That is the face. We might skinny up the face a little bit here. Just a little bit. There we go. I like that better. Skinny up the face a little bit. But for the most part, that's like the face is done. So that's gonna make life easier. To just have that be the face. The eyes are so not. So not. Oh, did not mean to click on that. The eyes are so not set in the right spots. So there we go. Boobs drawn, check picture complete. Yeah, they're really. What else do we need? Would you trust Micro to know what a not halfway bad looks like after his own photos? That's true. Hey, Surf Personal, how's it going? I enjoyed your video, Surf Personal, on God, what the fuck's his name? The guy who did the glass thing with the celestial poles. You just like the video you just released a couple of days ago. I don't remember how long ago it was, but with the guy who does the two, like the celestial poles are supposed to be mirrors of each other or whatever. Enjoyed your video on that. Pretty fun stuff. That is always a fun argument to hear, the celestial pole thing, because honestly it's one of those that you can't get away with. Like, flat earthers have been more or less ignoring it as if it's not a problem forever, but like once you understand how that's not possible on a flat plane, like I don't know why you even bother with anything else. So that's just my opinion on that. Does he only have these like cheek mark things on one side, or are they on both sides? I don't know. Someone else tell me if it's a one-sided cheek mark thing, or if he's got multiple cheek mark things. And I'm actually basing these parts on his avatar, so he's gonna have some funky looking ears because his avatar has funky looking ears. Patrick Shank. There we go. Yeah, Patrick Shank. That's the guy. Ah, man, what a bunch of goose. I'm still slightly not surprised, just slightly disappointed that Marty Leeds hasn't gotten back to me on. God, I want Marty Leeds. Marty, if you ever watch this, just make a response video to me, man. Notice me, senpai. Notice me. Hopefully he will. Okay, this is looking pretty good. We gotta obviously do the important bits, such as I guess he needs clothes. I bet he comes back. Oh no. Oh god, he probably will. They never go quiet for too long, right? Looks like a DC ripoff of Deadpool. What's his name? Deathstroke. Oh yeah. He does actually look like one. Actually, isn't yeah. It's the other way around, isn't it? Deathstroke came first, and then Deadpool is making fun of Deathstroke. Because their names are very similar, right? It's Wade Wilson is Deadpool, and Deathstroke's is Wade's I don't know, but I think it's the other one. It's only on the left cheek. Okay, he only gets on the left cheek. He needs time to dig the horse stables for yeah. A lot of these guys are hilarious. Like I loved it that time. Remember that time that how do we make the clothes? Remember that time that Anthony Riley quit YouTube? That was funny, right? Well, how long did that last? Like a week? Maybe not even a week. Maybe less than a week that lasts. Of course, we need the tie to come down. I don't want the tie going down the middle. I don't want the tie going down the middle. Oh, you can hold your tie. How about that? We're actually gonna do. Let's see. How do we do this? We'll get. He's got a jacket and a dress shirt. And a lot of things. I'm kind of like focusing on the hair just so that I can think of how I want to draw the clothes at the moment. So how do we want to draw the clothes? The hair, I think we can keep. You, sir, Mr. Godless Cranium, if you actually have your hair like this, like if your hair is genuinely this long IRL, that is some fabulously long hair you have, sir. And I would love to see a picture of your fabulously long hair because I think it's amazing. If your hair is genuinely this long, do that. Get a little spike on this side. Also, if it's this messy hair is the best kind of hair. It has that I don't give a fuck kind of vibe to it. Even though I'm pretty sure you spent like, if you're anything like me, you have a haircut that says you don't give a fuck, but you spend like way too much time actually fixing it. I'm playing RimWorld and my husky is blackout drunk. Your husky? What's RimWorld? I've seen it before. I don't know what it is, but I've seen it before. I know it's a Steam. Well, I mean, everything's a Steam thing. I know I have friends who play it on Steam. So, but what is it? I am way out of date on the computer games. Mostly because I have a cracked computer. It's like Dwarf Fortress. I've been wanting to play Dwarf Fortress. I really have. That looks like such a fun game. Dwarf Fortress is the one that's like super complicated game that like even like you need like mods just to play, just to get like a good UI because the UI that the game has is kind of crap, right? Where you can like everything is like all the characters have like backstories and are super like detailed lives and whatnot and life cycles and all that nonsense. I think that's the right one, right? Is that Dwarf Fortress? Because I've been wanting to give that a try. It seems super unnecessarily complicated, which, hey, no hops. Still mad at you for eating my headphones. You go sit in your nest and look sad about it. That's not looking sad at all. That's looking pretty happy. You do not own a computer. You always say it's a Mac and it's a different thing. It's true. It's God, you guys are so mean to me. It's just, oh my god, it's not a big deal. Okay, clothes. How do we get clothes on this individual here? Or not on this individual here? So I want the clothes to hang off. Actually, I do have... I shouldn't say... I do have a reference picture, which is why this is, like, actually being drawn as quickly as it is. But that reference picture is way naughty, so you all don't get to see it. And if my wife shows up, I might have to hide my phone. It's way naughty. But I do have one, and she doesn't really... She's not wearing enough clothes for me to know how clothes should hang off of this person. I heard Firefly. Firefly was a great show. Wait. So Firefly's a show, yeah. Firefly's a show, Serenity's the movie. I was one of those people who watched the movie first and then the show later on. And I thoroughly enjoyed both of them. I am super sad that it was ended so quickly, because it looked like it would have been a lot of fun. Okay, so shirts have collars that can go like if we do like this, right? And then I need to like go grab my like one of my dress shirts to see this happen, right? So the dress shirt, like, ooh, we could okay, so how do shirts work? Guys, I don't know how shirts work. I haven't worn a dress shirt in a while, I don't remember how they work. I know they have buttons. Well, that's a thing. But besides that, I'm not 100% sure how any of the other things function on shirts. Besides the fact that there are buttons involved. River Tam versus the Reavers. Oh, that was a great scene. Serenity's the ship in the movie's name. Yes. A few people crash land on a so-called rimroll in an attempt to survive. Little to no materials. Ooh, sounds like fun. Survival games are always fun. I am a big fan of Don't Starve. I enjoyed it quite a bit. Minecraft, of course, because Minecraft. Those are kind of my two favorite ones. The other one, I don't know. The other ones kind of get annoying after a while. And also I can't play them, so, you know, check that with however you want that I can't play them. I might genuinely need to go grab a dress shirt and see how a dress shirt would hang off of me if I did this. Don't Starve is amazing, but it's a different type of survival. Okay. That's cool. Let's see. I don't know. I'm genuinely confused at how to make this shirt work. Genuinely confused. Like we can do, right? Like so buttons exist, right? And it has a collar, so we can do like a collar, right? And then like that. God damn, I have not. Why am I struggling with dress shirts today? I don't draw dress shirts enough in my life. That's the problem. Draw more dress shirts. Make life easier on yourself. R&D. So we could do that, and then shirt, right? And then just shirt. My shirt just hangs there. And then same thing over here. So like that, and then you get a triangle and you get collar. Like that, and then you go like that. And like that. That looks dumb. I don't like it. Don't like it. I don't like this. We're gonna. I might actually go get a shirt here soon, guys, because this is starting to frustrate me. And I don't know, stand around with it on, I guess. Because I almost want it to hang like over here, right? Like I want the shirt to hang here. And so, which I think would be fine, right? Like I think you can do that with a shirt, right? Like that's where it starts clumping up. Like there. And then and then we got sleeves. Sleeves. We could roll up the sleeves too. Our battle axe. She gets a sword? Why did we get the sword? Why are people getting swords? Girls generally have buttons on the other side as a remnant from the knobs being dressed by their mates. That's true. Make on left so as to not interfere with drawing a sword. I don't understand. Oh, male on left so it doesn't interfere with the sword. I see. Just because that's how you'd be mostly dominant hand when dressing yourself with those buttons. That's true. I have noticed that before, that buttons are different on like jackets and stuff. All right, this is genuinely the point where I'm gonna go get a dress shirt. Hobbs is gonna come sit on the paper, so you guys get to enjoy that, I guess. So enjoy that. Okay, so got a dress shirt. You all can't see it, but I got one. And it fits kind of weird when you do this. Hobbsy. Okay, but I'm starting to get a better idea as to what it would look like. It actually gets kind of tight when you do this. God, this is like horribly uncomfortable. I have made you do something very horribly uncomfortable with a shirt. But, alright, so the buttons, if it's unbuttoned like that, yeah, I have to use myself. This, dear Mr. Godless Cranium, I hope you understand that this is partially modeled after me too, not just you. So we both get to bask in our combined sexiness. So this is our love child, Mr. Godless Cranium. I hope I made you proud. Okay, so that part's fine, and that part is actually very true about how this goes. It does get kind of tight right there. It does get kind of tight right there. And it gets tight because it goes down to this part here, and this part here, and then that, and that, and that. So that's looking pretty good, actually. Okay, that's good. We got it. Hi, buddy. Yes. Look, Megan's here. Go get fed. And leave me alone for like a second. Hi, sweetie.
Hi, sweetie.
Love you.
Is there a load of laundry?
Yes. Okay, so now that we've explored how R&D looks in a dress shirt, let's see what else we can finish here. So that's fine. And then that would come down here and spread out. And then this would come over here and spread out like that. There we go. There we go. Much better. Okay. So now, of course, comes the. I'm gonna have you actually hold your tie. Woo! Morningstar. What's Morningstar? Oh, Morningstars are the chain things. Were those things actually useful? There's this guy on the YouTubes that I always recommend to like anybody who just likes to be entertained. Called Lindy Beige. And Lindy Beige like talks about weapons and how like mostly how they're portrayed in movies and how crap that is. which I always loved hearing. But were those kinds of weapons actually used? I don't remember, because I know a lot of weapons get like they weren't really that useful, and just through movies and video games we think that they're more useful than they actually are. Are flails, morning stars like those? I forget. Because he also talked about like archery, like he did a couple of videos on like flame arrows, which are a thing that every Zelda fan has seen a flame arrow and all that stuff. They are useless against the shotgun, I guess, suppose. So he's like talked about before. He's talked about like I said about things like flame arrows, which really didn't exist, or really don't exist, and they're kind of useless. Okay, so we're gonna please YouTube, do not censor me. I need to know where these are. Okay, so those are there, obviously, right? Did I get the position right? Do I know where nipples go? Yes, okay. So we gotta cover them up somewhere, guys. Those aren't nipples, YouTube, those are X's. No, Bob, in historic times, the Morning Star was a mace with lots of spikes. The other stuff was only renamed by pop culture as it looks cooler. Well, I know nothing about ancient weaponry at all. I was never one of those people who got into ancient weaponry. I shouldn't say that, well, I should say that. Because I never got like super into it. Like I have owned, and I think my parents still have it, a katana. But it's like a cheap katana that's made to resemble the bride's katana from Kill Bill, Beatrice Kiddo. That's her name. Spoiler alert, that's her name. For this fucking old movie. Again, help me out with the naughty bits, guys. So yeah, I have one. I think my parents still keep it at their house because they're weird. But besides that, we're gonna give you get a skirt. You get a very short skirt, and then some legs. And then some legs. Let's give you, what should we give you? Okay, so one, you gotta hold a tie here. I want you to hold a tie, but you're leaning forward, obviously. So what are you leaning against? We could give you just a desk, I suppose, just a surface, right? So hold on. Let's give you the surface right there, right? So we got a surface there to lean on, which is fine, but I also don't want to cover up your legs, so I don't want that to be the surface. I want it to like almost end here. There we go. So there's your surface to lean forward on, and your surface is way off. There we go. Hey, mail from me. Do not forward. Okay, I won't. So that's the thing. Doesn't GC wear chinos? Should be. What are chinos? I don't even know what they are. Why do her wrists look bound? Rhett starts drawing so I mean, he needs the tie. So the tie's gonna go here. So yes. So it's either gonna have her hold it, or either hold it or be bound by it. But if being bound is a little too kinky, we can not do that, you know. Not that I care. I'm trying to push the envelope until YouTube decides that my channel has like, you know, that I've done it, like that it's just too much. Like at some point YouTube will say that I've done too much, that I've gone too far. I'm certain that will happen soonish. Oh goodness gracious. Okay, so there's our surface. We can make it like a table, right? Well, let's see, can R&D perspective? I doubt he can. R&D can't perspective, honestly, for shit, so that's gonna be funny. So table. We will have to perspective a little bit here though. Let's see, let's perspective, so we'll go up here, right? We're a little bit lower. we're looking pretty dead on. So I think we'll put that there. So we'll perspective this a little bit, like that. Nope, that's not gonna work. It's too short, like that. There we go. That's better. Ah, it's better. That'll be the edge of our table right there. So yeah, we still, guys. I need, like, the ladies here need to be covered up somewhere. Oh, I didn't realize. Oh, it's just me. The ladies there need to be, we need to figure out. Man, I am so dark that, like, when I put my, oh, goodness gracious. Yeah. So yeah, we need to figure out the ladies here. What are we going to cover them with? I need some help on that one, on that front there. Because I don't know. I don't know what to cover them with. 1, 2, 3, 4. How many fingers do people have? They typically have that many. They typically have that many fingers. And then on this hand, they typically have the same amount of fingers. So let's not mess that up. You know how many fingers people have, R&D. You shouldn't have to ask your audience this question, and yet I do. There's a finger. There's another finger. Hey, R&D, what are you drawing today? I am drawing the ever wonderful Godless Cranium today. So he gets a bit of a sexier pose than usual. Our X's there, they're not nipples, YouTube, are a little bare at the moment, and they could really use something to cover them up before YouTube decides to censor me. It's not really censorship because I'm breaking their terms of service. So, you know, it would be nice if we could figure that out, what we want to do for that area. Chest piece, shapely armor. I mean, we could, but he's wearing dress clothes, or she's wearing dress clothes, so seems a little odd to give to put armor, because, you know, I mean, I guess he is wearing a helmet thing. Like, I don't even know what that is. I'd always thought it was like a Jason Voorhees kind of thing he had going on, which I never understood. What the Jason Voorhees reference there was, if there was one. But you know, I guess it does exist. So we'll get these flailed out just a little bit more for that dress shirt. Same thing here. Oops, like that. There we go. There we go, like that. And then you can hold on to your tie. Let's have the tie knot be here. Tie knot, like so. And then tie can go this way. Hobbs, really? Go away. You're being bad. I know you're hungry, but that... He's just being a dick then.
Yeah.
Hobbs, stop being a dick. These are my headphones, and you already broke them, and you're being a dick. Sorry, I'm like super salty with Hobbs right now, because he did break my headphones. He like chewed through the cord, and so I can only hear out of the left side of my headphones now, which pissed me off. Granted, they're not like expensive headphones or anything, but it's like, god damn it, buddy. Like, don't be a dick to my headphones. I feel like that's not asking for too much there. So yeah, I suppose not actually, you'd have to redraw the chest piece. I would have to. You can make photos of your wife's hands and those sort of poses. I really should. I really gotta, yeah, I know, those are tiny hands, aren't they? Fucking A. I hadn't even noticed. I had to look up at my, like, I have a slightly different perspective up here. Those are really tiny hands. So I don't know. I might actually genuinely need to borrow my wife's hands. Maybe. Maybe, wife. Because apparently I'm not very good at drawing hands. They're tiny. Tiny hands.
Well, I mean, they are really, yeah.
No, this person's hands are tiny.
Why are her hands tiny?
I don't know. Look at that fat head and look at those tiny hands.
Are you drawing a comparison, or are you just
No, I just suck at fucking drawing hands.
You really do.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know that they kind of have to be the same, you know, from your middle finger down to the bottom of your palm. They're supposed to be close to the size of your head.
Are they really?
Yeah.
I am
Put
no.
your palm up. Put your hand up to
I
your
am
face.
no good at anatomy, apparently.
No?
Oh
I mean,
goodness.
it's a cartoon. You can get away with anything.
Oh well, the chat doesn't think so. The chat thinks that they are tiny hands. And you know, I am a slave to the chat. The chat says they're tiny hands. God damn it, Hobbs.
Obviously.
You are such a bad cat. I know, he just wants attention. I don't think I can move him either. He's doing this again. He just wants, he knows he's popular. That's all. You just want to say hi to everybody? Or you just want my attention? What do you want?
They can't see anything now.
What do you want, buddy? You're the worst. Yeah, that's him. Alright, well, other cat. Oh my goodness, you two. They get so, like, these two get so fucking, like, needy when we get home. Like, I realize that I've been at work all day, buddy, but that doesn't mean you need to be so... Oh, goodness gracious, we're back at this. So, hey, that's an eraser. Don't eat it. So, yeah, there's Hobbs. Everybody, you can say hi to him. He's decided to be a bit of a jerk. I know this is a weird stream. All these streams are weird. I can't even work on this. Well, this will give me a chance to, like, look up pictures. Look up pictures. Okay, so I do have, like I said, I have my naughty reference picture, which is very naughty, which I could use. I guess her hands are pretty big in that picture. But, I mean, I think they're getting a little bit better. Move your tail. Move your tail. Move your tail. Okay. I can live with that. There you go. So, I guess you all can just watch Hobbs while I draw, because apparently that's the kind of stream we're having today. Yeah, no, I think he just gets super needy. He's such a fucking attention whore. He's really bad when I go on vacation for a long time, which has happened a couple times where I've been, like, a couple of years ago for my wedding, my wife and I were gone for pretty much a week. And then there's been a couple other times where we've been gone for like a week doing other vacations and stuff. And when we get back, like, he won't leave us alone. It's insane how fucking needy this cat is. For a cat, I am amazed. I am constantly amazed at how needy he is. Because, you know, he's a cat. He's supposed to be fucking a cold, calculating, killing machine. But he's instead this just, like, giant love bug who needs, like, constant attention, or he just can't handle reality. Okay, those are looking a little bit better. I made them a little bit bigger, and I can, not that you can see, because all you can see is Hobbs's face, which granted is adorable. So I will kick him off in a sec or two, but then I feel bad. So while we're doing this, why? Yeah, cat videos. 1 week is already a long time. Do you train your cats to twerk? No. Well, thanks, Deathpool Wilson, for stopping by. Thank you very much. Okay. So we got that. We'll work on the skirt a little bit more here. We'll just make it, make it nice and short. Nice short skirt. Get some leg action going. We still got to cover up these excess somehow, guys. Like, she can't have excess for nipples. That's just not gonna cut it. So we got to figure out what we're gonna do for that. So I don't know. I don't know what we want to do. Obviously, we can't use the ties. We got to do something, guys. I don't even care what we do. Maybe in a bit I can release like a naughty version of this without the excess there, but I need to cover them up. YouTube will not be happy if I don't cover them up. I'm sure that YouTube will have a small fit about it, because that's what they do. But I'm not gonna complain, YouTube, if you kick me off, because it's my own goddamn fault for drawing fucking nipples on your streams. But they're not nipples. They're non-offensive male nipples, as GeoStrubber would say. So, you know, keep that in mind, I guess, while you make your judgment on whether you should kick me out or not. Oh, we can make this like a bar table. We can just put like little stripes, little boards. Yeah, Hobbs, that's what happens when you sit on my. I'm gonna move you now. I love you, handsome. You're a good boy, but slightly bit of a dick right now. So, too damn hot for candles. It is way too hot for candles. I'm like dying of heat. We've actually had like a heat advisory here in Omaha for like a week now. It's been crazy. Like just a solid week of heat advisory. Are those hands better? Are those hands still too small? I need to like sit up. Oh, son of a bitch. Okay. They're looking better. They're not as ridiculous. They're still ridiculous, but they're not as ridiculous. Alright, so we gotta cover up the X's. And we gotta make legs. So I'm happy with the skirt. Skirt is looking good. Leg will end there, I guess. And kneecap. And rest of leg. And there, kneecap. Rest of leg. There we go. We're gonna make you quite the lanky individual here. There we go. I'm liking most of this. This is the part we gotta figure out, guys. I just don't know what to do with it. I kind of want to do. I don't know. Anyways, I'm gonna do something I don't want someone walking in on this. See ya, folks. See ya. Thanks for stopping by. I'm just struggling with this part, with what to do here. I really am. How do we cover that up? The skirt's gonna go. You know what? You can have a nice big skirt that goes like all the way up there. Why not? God, how do we cover these up? I mean, I guess we could use pasties, right? And just put like little whatever's on there, which I guess could work. It's not the worst idea. I'd rather not. Could put like we could put like what is it called? What are those things called? Learn your words, R&D. Like the Godless, like his logo, like the CG, but I don't have to look it up to be able to use it. God, what can we do? What can we do? What can we do? What can we do? I am just at a loss. Just at a loss, guys. I kind of made her a little bit too scantily clad, and now I'm regretting that because now I don't know what to do. So we just have to figure it out. Trying to get some of these other details in here while we're at it. Get those, that boob a little bit squished in there. There we go. There we go. Let's try. I mean, I guess we could do like a bra. Those things do exist, I suppose. I'm not sure I know how to draw one. Oh, this Mr. Godless Cranium, I have made you maybe a little bit too sexy, and I'm slightly regretting it. Oh, goodness gracious. I don't know how to draw bras, guys. I don't. I'm not gonna lie, it's not something I usually draw. So I don't know what they look like. I mean, I do know what they look like, I just don't know how to draw them. Alright, and then we can shade this in to make it a little bit sitting there. And then like that, and then same thing here, right? And we'll make it one of those front clasping ones, I guess. Those exist, right? I don't know. Do they do anything? Does anything? Does R&D know shit? No, he really doesn't. Like that? Is that good? You're back. You're back. Yes, they exist. Okay, great. I'm glad. I'm really glad that my wife has her headphones in and is not listening to me try to figure out how bras work by asking men on the internet. Dear young men who watch my streams for whatever reason, this is not the way to learn about female anatomy. Hey, Rhetoric, are you going to debug more variant-based proof? I am. I should, hopefully, if, again, it's one of those things, R&D needs to get his shit together. But I have the script written for the next, I forget how many numbers it is, the next set of proofs. The script is written. I really just have to do a little bit of recording for it. Well, I mean, all of the recording for it, and then edit the video. The problem with those, it's not really a problem. It's just that those videos take me a decent amount of time with animating it all and all that nonsense, on top of recording and writing. So the quickies are what I do as a holdover, because a quickie can take me like an hour or two to make, because I don't really have to do much as far as like animating it. There's no animation, right? It's just a picture. So they're super quick, hence the name. They're super quick for me to make. And so those I do as holdovers while I get my shit together with the longer videos. That was kind of the purpose of creating quickies, because before quickies I was maybe getting a video out once a month, and I figured people wanted more content, and I don't know, maybe I was right, maybe I was wrong. That actually looks extremely, this looks, I'm kind of embarrassed at how good this looks. Sorry, Mr. Godless Cranium, you got like the super sexiest. I am pretty happy with this for the most part. The hands I'm still not good with. Should we do stockings? That's the next question. I think we should. I think we should do some stockings here. Some like nice. There we go. Stockings. You go right there. We'll make them extra tight on you, just for funsies. Holding her hands up mockingly every now and then. What? She might stand behind Rhett right now, like Wonder Woman in transformation scene. Yeah, yeah. I don't want to turn around. I'm afraid my wife is behind me, judging me very silently at what I do on the internet during my free time. This is my life, which is fine. I have so much fun doing this. I don't even care. One of these days, so at first I was like, oh, maybe when I hit like 5,000 subscribers, I will let family and friends know that this is something I do, because for the most part my family and friends have no idea that I YouTube. Except for like a few people, like my mom knows, my mother-in-law knows, some people who I'm a little bit closer with seem to know, some of my closer friends, but like my coworkers, they don't fucking no clue, right? And some of my coworkers are friends of mine on Facebook for some odd reason, because I don't stop them from being friends with me on Facebook. That's why. And so I've been like toying with the idea that at like a certain number of subscribers, I'm going to actually like come out as a YouTuber on Facebook and just be like, hey guys, I'm going, this is what I do on the weekends. Sometimes I sit around and make fun of flat earthers, and on occasion I draw sexy ladies as well, because that's my life now. So I have thought about it, but then I really start thinking about it, and I don't really want to. Yeah, I think the scan. I like the way the hands are sitting. I think you're right. I might have to make them bigger, but I'm actually very happy with a lot of this. That is the scantiliest clad. This is the most risque we have ever. So now it is confirmed. Hearing GC debunk illogical makes R&D horny. Oh goodness. Yeah, I'm liking it for the most part. I really have no real issue with it. So I think at this point, because it hasn't quite been an hour yet. But I am liking most of it. We're gonna do a little bit of just making sure some of these details get kind of taken care of here. So yeah, no, I sort of toyed with the idea of telling my coworkers, but at the same time, like I don't want them to know. I don't want them to know that this is what I do, because I have to work with them every day, and some of them I talk about like in streams and stuff. Like I probably will tell a story about how, like, I have coworkers. I have a couple coworkers who have like made comments about like not quite full out anti-vaxxers, but they made like slight comments about vaccines and how they don't trust them. And like, we work at a fucking hospital, so it's very, very disappointing to hear that kind of talk when we work in a hospital. Like, we work in a medical field. Like, if like, of all the fields to work in, and to be more or less or have like anti-vaxxer notions, a hospital is not the place to work for that kind of nonsense. Like, we are better educated than that, or at least I would hope that we are better educated than that. But you know, you never know. I'm trying to open this up just a little bit here. Just to open it just a little bit. So you know, I do things like this. I would not tell my coworkers that you need some stuff just for you, as they share so much of your time and all that. You need a place not for them. That's true. No, thank you for stopping by. I think the stream is going to end here pretty soon, because I'm very, very happy with most of this, and thank you everyone for stopping by. I am genuinely very happy with the way this. Actually, I could before. I'm very happy with the way this drawing has turned out so far. I am gonna. The only thing that I don't like are the hands, but I guess, okay, we'll try one more time to make the hands that's what we'll do. Okay, we're gonna try one more time to make these hands less tiny, and then we'll call it quits on the stream. I don't know what it is about me and tiny hands. They just I don't know, that's just how I see hands, I guess. They're tiny. Okay, we got a finger. We got another finger. We got a little bit more detail there. Another finger. And then thumb we'll make just a little bit bigger, like that. Get those hands to just be just a little bit bigger. So yeah, no, I maybe one day I will. Like, eventually I would hope that my channel becomes so big that there's like, it's not that it's impossible for me to hide it, but that it won't be like, it'll be easier for me to just like forewarn people, be like, hey, you know, like, I talk shit about you on the weekends because I'm an awful human being. But I do genuinely, like, I know that a lot of people will disagree with me on, at least because I have family members. I think I've talked about this before. Like, I have family members who are homeopaths, like, legit, like, that's, I mean, it's not what they do for a living, but they do it as a side job, and I'm like, like, I don't approve of you doing that. And you know, things like that I know that if that I will eventually have to confront the fact that I talk shit about homeopathy, and that I talk shit about religion, especially with my family, because my family is like super religious. Those are I don't know. I made them bigger. So, all right, we're gonna call it quits there for now, and then we'll see. Well, you know, we'll do the adding the markers and stuff later on. But thank you everyone for joining me. I had an absolute blast, as always, hanging out with all of you all. And I will see you all hopefully on Sunday. And, you know, Saturday we'll try to have a new video. Thank you, everybody. Have yourselves a good evening. And, you know, as always, have fun. Do your thing. Good job, Hobbs. Just lay on that. Good job.